to Urkelpacha it is. I've been waiting for what feels like days, and eaten enough brokuivus, tacos, to feed an army. What is it you would like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urkelpacha, we should depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way of it, the way to Urkelpacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart, when it comes to rugged terrain, we have the most dependable solution available. Come with me. Yo, have a good night, Normac. I'll see you soon, brother, man. See you in the morning, okay? I hope you're ready for more content tomorrow. We got a long weekend of MSQ and playing stuff in 14. I'll probably do a bit of Pictomancer tomorrow, honestly. Alright. We're back, and it looks like the graphic issues that we were having before are fixed, thankfully. No. No. No! I just jinxed myself. Okay, this is clearly an issue that they're having at the minute, so forget it. We'll just work our way through it and just accept it and deal with it. Guys, I'm going to close in the next 30 seconds this giveaway. If you would like to take part in said giveaway, go ahead and do it now. Exclamation mark ticket. If you would like the Mountain Zoo mount, we currently have 38 people who have signed up for it. All you have to do is literally exclamation mark ticket. Do that, because I've already got a ticket. It's giving me that message. But if you would like to get the mount, go ahead and do it now yourselves, okay? We currently have 39 people who have signed up to it there. Imagine if you won, Ponto. I'm not going to win, all right? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. 10 more seconds. And then we're doing the giveaway, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 69, 1. Okay. Closing the giveaway. And the winner... Light. Mr. Light, are you here at the minute? Wow. Congratulations, Light. Light, send me a DM on Discord. I'll hook you up with the code, okay? Yo, congrats to Light. By the way, don't worry. We're going to be doing more giveaways, by the way, lads. I'm going to be doing Steam gift card giveaways as well this month. And like I said, the big giveaway we're going to be doing is giving away the collector's edition for Final Fantasy XIV's Dawntrail. The collector's box with the statue, the map, and all that lovely jazz. So, yeah, don't worry. We're going to be having other giveaways to do for the month. Stick around. You're going to get some nice little things in here, okay? Giveaway this? Sure. Yeah, like, drop me a DM, yeah. I'll get you that code sent over at the end of stream. Or, actually, if you have DM'd me already, let me see. Message request. Light, are you Darkstar? Just to double check, yeah? Just to confirm, is that you, yeah? Yep, okay. Bear with me a second, mate. I'll send you the code right now. Copy image. Enjoy your code. There you go, mate. Just so I don't have to remember to do it later on. Okay, let me close that. All right. Let's get cracking, boys. Now that we are done with that part, let's get done with the last half of the MSQ from the 2 bridging paths. Thank you, my man. I love you even more than I did before. No problem, dude. Thank you always for supporting the channel and giving so much love to me, man. And, yo, I'm glad I can just give back, okay? I appreciate you, bud. Ooh. Red going for the big stuff, eh? Okay. All right, let's go. Let's get into this here. Oh no. The graphic thing's ruining the cutscene. Question. If I crash the game, let me press a button here. These animals can traverse Urkel Patch's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea? Alpacas are native to Yogg-Toral. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack of beasts in a place that ill suits its qualities, and where it's not needed anyway? But must we ride these little monsters? I get the impression you're not fond of alpacas. When I was small, and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can ever imagine. I see. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them very easy to handle. We're really doing this then? So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade. As you should probably know, they take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I hope that going into the next zone is not going to have these glitches. I better not get spat on again. You brought that on yourself, remember. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urkel Patcha, then that's what we'll do. Yeah, I'll try and access the next area, and hopefully the next area doesn't have any sort of glitchy problems. It might be isolated to
poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Ooh. Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkel Patcha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
So this is Urkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
Looks nice.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som-Al.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, actually.
That is Workor Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
I think I know what it is.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places.
Who's that? Oh. Not for Hrothgar, man.
But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
Okay.
Well met, Bolnok. We're on our way to Watranpelo.
Oh, truly, I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urkopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Ooh, sounds nice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Yeah?
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
That's cute.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyollal. Pelu Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Watranpelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
Well. Interesting. Hey, I got a question. But it's a hard question. What's up? I'm happy. How you doing, big man? Welcome in, by the way. Oh, my controller. So, yeah, we're definitely seeing some glitches and issues here. One or two. One for yes. One for no, two for yes. But you don't know if you're saying yes to something good or something bad. You can ask questions or what you're making yes or no to. That's a lot to ask of a new person coming into chat, big lad. This will take more than 5 minutes to do. If it's going to take more than 5 minutes to do, considering you're just brand new, you probably know me. Yeah, I don't really have time to kind of mess around. I'm going to be doing the story stuff here at the minute. Man, people on Twitch are a little bit weird sometimes, aren't they? Oh well. Welcome in, though, dude. Hope you're doing well. Are you sure? I'm sure. We're having a good day, though, mate. Take care of yourself. So, question for people in chat, lads. Are you guys running into the same sort of, like, glitches and issues as well? Or is it mostly you've just been seeing it on my stream? Only yours? Just you? Just for yours? That's weird. I wonder why. Is anyone else in here running a 4080? Or is it just me? I've seen a few minor things, but nothing nearly that bad. I wonder what it is. From having a look at it here, the only thing I notice is the bad texture quality for certain things. 3060. I feel like everything should be running smoothly on this. There was an NVIDIA GPU update. Did you download it? I didn't download the one that literally just came out today. But I was up to the outside of that there. Have you got any extra things enabled? No, yeah, I downloaded all the most recent updates, so I did. There was another one that was added today for an update, I believe. Like, it literally came out today, but I haven't done that one yet. Let me have a look. But yeah, it seems like everything should be fine. Let me see. Graphics, settings, max, DLSS. Dynamic grass interaction. Okay. Smoke, fuck off. That's such a weird thing to come into a person's chat for. Oh well. No offense to him, but seriously, why would you go into a person's chat as a first-time message and say stuff like that? So obviously just looking for a reaction, though. Yeah, I can't really see anything that's coming out as bad or wrong. Texture resolution. Yeah, I don't know. Try taking the 3D resolution scale from 199. Somebody saw that on a Reddit post. Really? Wait, where is that under the settings? It does fix it? Oh, really? Interesting. Right at the top? I'm confused. When you say right at the top, you mean up here? Yeah, that's why I was at the top, right? You're not talking about graphic settings. Resolution settings? Oh, 3D's. Yeah, I get it now. I get it. Wait. Can I even move that? This doesn't let me change that, lads. Yeah, this doesn't let me move this at all. Doesn't even let me enable dynamic resolution. Yeah, I can turn it off, but then, ugh. Then I'm going into AMD FSR. Yeah. Ugh. That really? You have to change the AMD upscaling to change it? Ugh. Not a fan. Really? Can I get around it by doing this here? Or no? Imagine having a card capable of upscaling. What do you mean? Most people do nowadays, right? Yeah, we'll see how it goes with this here. If I see any sort of issues or glitches, or if you guys do, we'll mess with it a bit more. All right. This is it. Watchun Pelu, home of the Pelu Pelu. Okay, controller. Wuklamat should have arrived before us. That's not good. You've come all this way for the right of succession? Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate. Then, I deal in cloaks woven with especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders over our budding ruler. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady. That's right. Come, third promise. My well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? I do like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose I can take a quick look. It wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Erenville, when did you... Ah. Ashitona from far-off Zaktoral. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course, of course. My shop door is always open. Damn, he's kind of hot, eh? You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wook Lamat fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us take Erenville's word of caution to heart then. Estonian would never survive here. I know. That's the first person I thought of, actually. Sheesh. My goodness. Also, Cthulhu, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome in. Alright. Let's see what else we got here, dudes. Traders of Happiness. Thanks, homie. Yeah, thanks for coming in, bub. Much pleasure to having you in here as well. Also, thank you all for coming in and following tonight, guys. There's been a lot of new followers in here today, and I really do appreciate it. It helps with growing the channel and stuff. Alright, let's keep this bad boy going, right? Sniff the new chatter. Respectfully, of course, right? Yes? Chatters? Wook Lamat is ready to search out the Dawn Servant's elector. Not my finest moment, I will admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came to do and find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Kryle, Alice and I will speak with the merchants. Wicklamat, you and Erinville might try approaching travelers and passers-by. Ponto, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, please let us relay that to the third promise. Alright. Let's crack through this, big lads. Dude, yo, I gotta call this out. Dude, look how good these crystals look now in the graphics update, eh? Jesus, they're looking pretty friggin' snazzy if I do say so myself. Got the Ribena there? Oh, it's just blackcurrant juice, not even Ribena. They're so pretty. Yeah, they're really, really nice looking, eh? Yeah, I'm a big fan of what they've been able to do with the update for the graphics. I do hope they get some of those quick hot fixes in, though. I do find it a little bit worrying that I had to swap from DLSS to FSR, but, you know. Also, yo, BBN, thanks for the follow too, man. Welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and jump through a couple of these NPCs we need to speak to. Let's have a little looky over here. Hello, hello. How's the expansion going so far? It's going well, so it is, Monon. Welcome in, by the way, dude. How's it going with yourself tonight? Electors? Oh, yes. I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoralja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers, then. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've just begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, no. I would not. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoralja or his policies. Well, that's just rude, isn't it? It's like, I could help you, but nah. Nah. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. What a dick, eh? Just no, yeah. Jesus. The Dawn Servant Selector? Ah, I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Well, me? I don't care much for who sits on the throne, so long as they keep Toral peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip their excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I always say. Alright, yes, you were asking about that Elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but nothing much else. Our head ledger, Tobil, could probably tell you a little bit more about it, though. I'll be able to play the game next week, hopefully. Yo, good luck with the exams, though, man. At least you're prioritizing something important, right? As much as I'm sure you're foaming at the mouth to try and play 14 at the minute. Yo, I have a question. How many of you guys took today off of work to play a lot of 14 today? I feel like so many people took the day off work just so they could play the game. Whoa, there's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of people out. Look at the alpacas! Oh, they're so cute! Look at them! They're so derpy. Yo. Could you imagine a Hrothgar riding one of these things? Oh, man. It's going to be rough on me, isn't it? Unless they make, like, a gigantic alpaca. Poor alpaca? Are you calling me fat? I resemble that. Hello there. I'm Mablu. Do you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prized alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and our nervous starlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not long ago. Tobli, that's the head of rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobli noticing. He knows everything that happens on our ranch. Hello, I saw your deleted message, by the way. Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's keep cracking away with this, man. My God. Over here. What's your favorite designed area so far, guys, that you've seen? Man, the main city looks beautiful, so it does. I really hope they get those hot fixes sorted for it. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets. And then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobli is the man to speak to about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is actually to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay that a visit before the others return then. I can't say it because you've not reached it yet. Well, that's exciting considering the areas I have seen so far are really nicely designed and look very pretty. I really do like that first zone. Like the area of Tural is just, or Tuliolal, I should say. It is really, really pretty. I'm from South America. Glad to see our ancient culture is getting some representation in this as well. Yeah, it looks really, really good, honestly, Vid. I think they mentioned that the inspiration for Tuliolal was a mixture of South America and Southeast Asia for a lot of it. You can definitely kind of see it coming through. I did a bit of traveling around South America. Specifically, I was actually in Brazil for a good 9 months altogether. It's really cool to see a lot of those sort of influences kind of trickle over. Ooh, that's a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let this fear deter me. No. Not to say that I am scared, though, of course. Uh-huh. I like how I folded my arms back there. Excuse me. Is one of these workers Tobli? Tobli? Oh, yes. He likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us can, really? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game, eh? Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobli. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great. We can meet back here to share our impressions. They did a really good job of the graphic update. As far as this, so far the story is bossed pretty well too. Yeah, I've been enjoying the story. A couple people said they don't like certain parts of it, but from what I've seen of it so far, it's been pretty good. Ooh. Yo. Hello, you. Woof, woof, bark, bark. Let's have a quick look at some of the character models. Yo, I have to say, the Final Fantasy 16 armor looks really, really good in this graphics update. Not sure about the cat girl's face here, but the armor looks really, really good. Bun boys also look very solid too. Yeah, female Hrothgar are definitely something else. There'll be a lot of people playing female Hrothgar and Femrose. I'm gonna say, oh, they pet me. I think I'm in love. Sorry, I had to check you out. Gosh, I wish that were me. All right, let's go through these NPCs real quick. Well, obviously, I'm not Tobli. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobli is. Or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. When's the bachelor's party? Wouldn't you like to know? Ah, a visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit on you if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movement slow and deliberate. Yo, that female Hrothgar sent me a tell back. So I said to them, sorry, I had to check you out there. And they sent me back a message. All good. You're looking good over there too. You even had my head turning. Still got it, boys. Still got it. All right. Let's keep going. Incoming ERP. No, that's not happening. Not on stream anyway. Moving on. Am I Tobli? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the Third Promise and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? The hell? You think I might be Tobli? Well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Not really a lot of good info here, is it? I say we're both done with our interrogations. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let me hear your pick first. I think the... I gotta be honest, I don't think it's any of them. I could be wrong about that. I don't think it's any of them. I'll just say the nonchalant one, though. He seemed unconvincing to me, but if that's your choice, then who will we talk? That's who we'll talk to. I honestly didn't think any of them were, like, overly selling me on it. Tobli, I offer you a deal. The truth of who you are in exchange for a tidy sum. What do you say? I say hand her over the coin. The truth is, I'm not even a ranchand. I just come by and watch the... I just come by just to watch the alpacas. What? You don't even work here? I knew I should have gone with my gut on this one. But now that's not the time to mourn wasted coin. We need to regroup and rethink this now. Guys, are all three of them wrong? They're all wrong, aren't they? There's not a single correct one. The diligent ranchand? Let me see. Ah, the worker's so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip that mask off the mystery Ranchan, so to speak. Oh, that is the right one? Yeah, you probably shouldn't have told me that. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly, head ledger of the Wachun Pelo, and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulu Jaja's chosen electors. Aha! And a place featured in the Tuliolal saga, just as we thought. Though, it took more coin than I would have liked to have known for certain. Well, you know. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. Well, that's a lot of noise that just happened there. What's that all about?
Deducing the Dunservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Yeah.
Right. Not hard at all.
Yeah, we didn't make a mistake at all, did we? Oh, look who it is.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
See what he does.
You're Tobly.
Yeah, what?
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed.
But how? How does he
With
know?
that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
How can he just summarize that
Per the
set?
servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
That's it?
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Bring out the example!
The example! It's a big boy.
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
I hope it spits on her.
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
Please. Dewey. Yes! Yes!
Ah,
I'm so happy!
she little monster spat on me! Oh, that stinks. I can't.
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Ah, that's disgusting.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
Right, okay. Dude, I'm so happy I was right.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
Absolutely.
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with their catching.
Okay.
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
Yes. It does make sense.
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Damn, he's confident, isn't he?
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
I see. I see.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas.
So funny. Oh, God.
But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Aside from what they just did to you a second ago, absolutely horrifying, by the way.
Are you all right, Orclamart? We thought we heard you scream.
That was so
the third
good.
promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Sure, okay.
Scream, in other words.
Yes. Dude, Erenville doesn't let her get away with anything at all, does he?
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Erenville is just like, nope. I am going to cut you down. I do like Erenville a lot, actually, in this MSQ, though. I think he's probably... I imagine there's going to be some serious mad shit that's going to happen with him eventually, though. Alphinaud's the same height as those guys? How old is Alphinaud at this point, I wonder? Where is... well, he's actually, like, inside the freaking chocobo, so... Anyway. I can imagine their childhood, like Erenville. The quiet book nerd constantly being harassed by Wooklamat. Guys, are you lot okay? Is it that time of night you guys are on the drink or something? Holy hell. Alright, here we go. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff of me? Just to be sure. The stench has ruined my sense of smell now. Hey, I saw that look. Guys, would you smell me if I asked you to? I showered today, you know. I think I smell quite good. Sniffer! I don't want to, man. She probably smells horrible considering what I know now about alpaca spit and what it consists of. I don't think I want to. Alfie's got to be around 20 by now, right? Yeah, probably, give or take, I would say. Okay, let's keep going. As Wuklamat helped demonstrate, the Valley Alpaca are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Wonderful. Give me one of those then. No, I have to go make one of them. Have you perhaps forgotten that we are a clan of merchants? If you want a tanning saddle, or taming saddle, I should say, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousandths column. Uh-huh. This is actually super cheap, but they're trying to mess with us. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that sort of coin. Converting to gil, that comes across as around 1 million or so. May help if we all pitch in. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money. Somehow. In that case... the basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. In the hundredths column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for even more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture. But you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's like 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million. So we're looking at 100 times more. Oh, right. I panicked and got confused with Alphanod's million gil. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need just mere moments after you arrived here. But I just... I hate it when you're right. Then let me help you with deal making. I'm going to be good at this. Oh, hello again. Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of the feat like you asked. As long as Wuklamat goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, Third Promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It might be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yeah, sure. Yeah, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need the extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly, although Ponto, I think you should go with Wooklamat. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, and surely that's sage advice, and would have that to share. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled, in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing. But I'll leave the wool of Ponto anyway. The better to keep my hands free. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havel, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea for how much he'll accept for his wares. So we're doing a little haggling quest time, eh? Alright. Yes, there is a cooldown. Yeah, the cooldown is 5 or 10 minutes. Forget exactly what it is. Normac was messing with it before. Okay, over here. Alpaca Keep. Is this like a side quest? I can have him. I can ride out the alpaca porter. Oh my god. I'll do that later. I feel like this is probably the, like, so far out of the two side, like, paths we could take. This one doesn't seem as interesting as the first one was, but it's still okay. You need to have these here sort of moments to slow down to then eventually speed up again, so. Something I can do for you. We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for that? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. Ooh. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what that might be, what might that be, I should say. Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff, and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, Ferd promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousandths column. Alright, it's not too bad. Hold on. Did you say Ferd promise? Then my offer is changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition. He'll see my business prosper. Zoral Jia will go to war and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, Ferd promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Alright. Okay. Can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wooklamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. There's a lot of mirroring of real life there with that, to be fair to you. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then, you have those like Havil, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you one of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I would say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like, and the Yokoi ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become the Dawn Servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well, then I guess I better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very, very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of the Tuliolal on the line. Then neither will I. We will make you the Dawn Servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So, let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even worth a touch more valuable. The trick is finding someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. Boy, oh boy, I wonder who. Of course, the Weaver. Bull Knock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way and to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. Cat's gotta stick to Gabber? Yeah, could be. I've only had Mablu for 5 minutes, but if anything happened to her, I'd kill everyone on Toral and then... Jesus Christ. Yo, Ari, are you okay, man? Welcome in, by the way, dude. It's good to see you. Holy heck. By the way, hello, Veronai. How's it going, man? How you doing tonight? Ponto, you look exhausted. I am drained. I am trying to get this here done, though. I'm going to try and finish off the 2 side quests, and that'll probably be where I stop at. But I want to try and push through. Shouldn't take me any longer than, you know, for people who have done this part, this will be, what, another hour or so? Don't force yourself. Dude, it's the YouTube content as well. I don't want to end at a stupid point, and then it's going to have to be, like, I'm going to have to edit it all and stuff, so... it's better to try and get through it, to be honest with you. I'm going to get some water real quick. I think a little stretch and a bit of water, and I'll crack on through this here. But yeah, I just... It would be stupid to stop at this point, because it makes more sense to at least get done with this bit when I'm cutting up the YouTube content. It's something I have to think about now going forward, lads. Be right back. 1 wee second. I'm going to grab a wee drink as well and stretch my legs, okay? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Just want to grab a drink real quick, stretch the legs. I'm good. Oh. Welcome back. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, just need to stretch the legs, grab a wee glass of water. Hydrating definitely helps a little bit too with this sort of thing. Whew, 9 hours, eh? I fucking knew I was going to go long today, but holy hell. A little bit of chocolate too helps. Okay. Back's doing okay, yeah. So let me finish this little bit of chocolate. I'll talk to this person. Happiness. Okay, let's begin again. This is the spot. After Bolnock talked to us, he walked off to the south. Hello? There we go. Then he was probably going to Ikuvlo's Inn. Most visitors to Wachinpelo end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? Let's go and check then, boys. There's some big maps to traverse around. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, this map's pretty big, eh? Woo. Okay, alright. These areas are going to be gigantic to go around, I mean, it's expected. We're out in the big mountain areas and stuff, so it kind of suits where we're going, eh? Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing all the extra areas that I'm going to run into later on in the expansion. Very interested how they tie Solution 9 in to the whole story, too. Can I have that basket, Ponto? Yeah, of course. There you go. Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Bolnock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third promise, you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? I see. So, the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace in Tural is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledged to preserve that peace would win the throne. Thus, do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. Oh yeah, his wrist is clipping or disappearing. That's weird. That's very generous, Bolnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. Whoa. It's just partially disappeared. I have every faith in you, third promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I thought it was clipping for his armor or something. No, it's just literally disappeared. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Ponto remembered our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading. One which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now, let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Ponto, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Erinville would never let me hear the end of it. All set. Well, our next deal is waiting to be found. What the hell? Success! You traded a 100 pel basket of alpaca wool for a 500 pel wool poncho. What the heck was that? Trade deal! Quest complete. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? They have a fabulous sense of style. I mean, if they're not wearing one, then they need one, right? That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy then ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So, where shall we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Okay, let's go look at the inn then. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mammaldja hardly wear anything to begin with. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mammaldja, who soldier for a living, prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their ability to move. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mammaldja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Right. Well, then, most likely, it would probably be the disconcerted Hobigo, right? Yeah, he has no weapon, so... Let's see, no coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner here. Ooh there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here, and barely escaped my skills intact. My coat was not so lucky, though. I'm actually a toolmaker for Tuliolal, and was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well. But now, look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. Take the poncho. What a splendid poncho. This would be a perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade for with one of your fine tools, perhaps? What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and I will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the thousandths column. Woohoo! From 500 to 1,000, we have a deal. Wonderful! A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's Mate Garden, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I fought to impress her with the tool I sold you. So you wanted to impress a lady with your tool? Okay. No matter. I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's mate garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should probably take alpacas to get there. Yo, I'm sure she's ecstatic at that idea. These ones will be the calm type, right? We can only hope they spit on you again, honestly. Fine trade! Yay! Success! You traded a 500 pel wool poncho for a 1,000 pel hatchet. Alright. By the way, guys, what's up, Gyro? What's happening, man? Very good. Well done recognizing the toolmaker as a potential customer. If you've a mind to change professions, you would make an excellent merchant. Thank you. Mablu's dream. Let's go. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold on to this. With that, I suppose we should hop onto the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided to us. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Alright, let's go, boys. Dude, look at me riding an alpaca. Those alpacas are strong, man. Look at my big ass on this thing. Holy heck. It's got a strong old back on him, doesn't he? I will say they run kind of funny, though. They're cute. They're pretty cute. We get them as a mount eventually, too, right? I swear, that mountain is too tall to be real. Warkor Zomor, wasn't that the name? A forbidding sight, isn't it? Or should be foreboding. One I've never appreciated up close. You have to take the long way around the cliffs to get there. To the highlands belonging to the Yokoi. So, Mablu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work? No, I love it. I love working with alpacas, but becoming a peddler has always been a dream of mine. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. If I can help you buy the taming saddle, though, then that's enough proof that I can do this after all. In that case, you best get ready to be a merchant. Ah, look, we're almost there. Okay. Okay. We made it, and without a single smelly incident either. I sent the alpacas back to Cuvio's Inn, so we'll walk the main road when we return to the village, I should say. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn servant, weren't you, Third Promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand, I was an orphan too, you see. Tobley took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and become a merchant. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's meat harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchers. Add to that Wuklamat's way with people, we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. Yo, have a good rest, Dragon. Thanks for being here, Bam. That's Miplu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise, and let's get to bargaining. Okay. You have that little axe for me? Yeah, there you go, love. Thanks. Now to see what we can get for it. You're Miplu, the owner of these fields? I have a mind to trade. If you'd be interested, of course. Well, well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the 1,000 colon, the same price even as the hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Miplu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does that not demand for hatchets to afford them at a higher value than that? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. We've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of some form of consideration, right? I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second's promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives. I believe, including farming as well. I will no longer have need then of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wooklamap, and that is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off from this transaction then. How about this, Sam? What if we were to bring you in your harvest? Would you then give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would. Until Koana reforms come around, I can always use more hands in the fields. Then, you can go ahead and add our labors to the bargain. Added value to tip the scales? How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Maplu. Ponto and I have mate together. Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then. And mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you. Okay. Yo, thanks for the follow, by the way, Sean. Welcome in, by the way, dude. And guys, thank you all for the new follows tonight as well. If we have any other new people in chat that have yet to follow, feel free to hit the follow button if you'd like to. I would appreciate it, man. Let's go ahead and crack on with this here, too. So we're going to go up here. Yeah, there's 2 spots up here that we need to go to. And remember, guys, we are doing a giveaway for the collector's box for Dawntrail. Make sure you guys are actively taking part in it. All you have to do is be following the channel and hanging out in here, and you give yourself the opportunity to potentially get it. Alright, let's go down here. There's one more somewhere here. Oh, over here. Hi, Pristine. How are you, by the way? Welcome in. How's your evening going, my love? I hope you're well. I hope you are taking care of yourself, too. How's everyone doing tonight, man? Collect this. You guys have brain rot from being awake too long playing Dawntrail, haven't you? Terrible. Terrible. All right. We got the harvesting done. How far into the game are you at the minute there, Mr. Soul? Have you been working on your MSQ or side content just? You brought me some leaves then? Yep, here you go. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Here. We brought our share as well. Thank you, Ferd Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I am prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. Premium mate! Bought at the shop, one sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousandths column. Then we bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with your with the rest of your harvest. Hi, Chungus. Hey, man. Mablu? What's wrong? It's as I was saying before, even after everything Tobley has done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all to become a merchant. But then, I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How could I expect Tobley to accept my decision then? So you just intend to give up then? Time to get on that business deal, dude. I can't. After getting a taste of real trading, I want to be a merchant more than ever. Then, you'll just have to be honest. I seek to follow my father's footsteps, not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tural's peace, and becoming Dawn's servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tobley would have held that same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for your advice. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I said we go straight for the premium mezcal. Bargain our way into double the value, yeah? Think you can do it? Trust me, I will make this trade work. I admire you, Ferd Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne, it's inspiring. Am I really holding my own against Kawana and Zorolja? I mean, of course I am. I'm Wooklamat of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Hell yeah, partner. Okay. Alright, alrighty. Excellent trade. 5,000 pel! Yay! Very good. Much better than trying to sell fishes. I gotta say, though, maybe it's just me, this part specifically, I feel like it kind of drags on a little bit. Before we go, Let me give you the meat leaves. I don't want to risk proving Aaronville's point. Ready then? Our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. Like, I like the story that they're trying to tell with it, but I do think there's maybe a little bit too many quests attached to it. It could be maybe done a little bit less, but obviously they have to pad out the expansion a little bit too, so. It does, but they're also showing some important stuff with look getting to know everyone, etc. I feel like something here is going to come into play later. Like I said, it's not that I don't like it. It's about getting from one point to a certain destination. I think they could get to that destination a little bit faster without making it feel drawn out a little bit. But I do like it, but yeah, it's a little bit too long. We'll want to speak with a man by the name of Gobli. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need some targeted information on him. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to the people here in the distillery, Ponto, maybe Wook Lamak could do the same in the village entrance as well. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side, and I'll see what I can learn too. Alright, let's have a little chat around. So what's the issue people are having with Circus Tower that people have been saying is causing problems trying to get through? Me? I'm a chef I should say, in Tuliolal. I often come here to buy Gobli's Mezcal, the finest in Toral according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle this stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less, or rather, it would be nice. Potent refreshments during such conversations. Else it might be having to so seriously reconsider our arrangement. The crystals for Amon apparently don't appear or something like that. Oh, so you can't actually handle the ice mechanic after curtain call. Ooh. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem if you can't meet the DPS check quickly enough. There's not much I can say about Gobli, but I can tell you what Gobli has been saying. The other day, he was muttering about monsters prowling around Agave Jaws, where the field, where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus has driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work it does. Can't rightfully bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing that they love. Fair. Oh, yo! This is the red message. Hello, this is the red message. Melly, hi. Thank you so much for the raid, by the way. Hey, welcome in there, Hart, as well. Hi, guys. How's it going? And also, Greg, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. How's it going with yourselves, guys, in my chat? Go give a wee follow to Melly if you haven't done so already. Also plays FF14, a couple of other wee things as well. Consider sliding on through, giving them a wee follow, and checking them out sometime, man. Yo, welcome in, guys. If we have any new people in chat, I see 1 or 2 people coming in there. If you would like to, I would appreciate it. If you're going to shoot us a wee follow across, welcome yourselves in. Tell me a little bit about yourselves. Welcome in, guys. I'm watching you, Ponto, you little streamer boy. Rock hard and ready to sub. What the hell, dude? Are you okay? Yo, welcome in, brother, man. It's good to see you, Pog. I can't stay long because I just started the MSQ, but I just wanted to see your excitement with Dawntrail. Love Dawntrail so far. There's a couple of little things that I'm having issues with in terms of like glitches they kind of have with the graphics and stuff. But overall, no, I'm very happy with the game. So I am really enjoying the story so far. I'm not sure how far into the MSQ you are, but yeah, I'm still quite early in as well. I've only gotten... I'm still in the level 90 quests, to give you an idea for how early in I still am. But it's been fun. It's definitely been fun. I'm currently at a point where it's been okay. It's been dragging a little bit, but it's getting there, man. It's Ponto only glitch this because Ponto got a big old heart and his wholesome 14 can't handle it properly. I'd like to say that's the truth, but that's definitely not it. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of graphic issues that have been happening there. I'm not really sure what's been going on with it, but I'll definitely try and do the graphics card update that was released today for NVIDIA. Maybe the 480 has an issue with it. I'll have a look into it, though. Hopefully it could also just be an issue with Intuliolal on just certain settings, too. I shall look into probably on Reddit tomorrow. Anyway, thank you so much again for the raid, by the way. Love again. And, yo, guys, please go give Melly a wee follow, too, okay? All right, let's go ahead and continue with this here cutscene, because it's almost 4 o'clock in the morning here. We've almost streamed for 10 hours, and I want to round up and finish off this part of the arcs. Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of Sunperch. Right. No, I'm streaming every day, so I am Dom. With Dawntrail's release and all the stuff with it, yeah, I'm going to be constantly streaming basically this entire weekend. So, what did you find out? Oh, someone bet at me. Let me send him a little tell. I'll send him a tell in a second. That bunny girl just came over to me and pet at me. Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley is working. There's a milestone at the top of the slope, behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wicklamat. 1 second. Let me just give them a little dote. Little thank you. Whoop. Pet me for democracy. Jesus. Okay. Dear God. He better not, because then I'm flying you in, Dawn, and hiding nuggies on Ponto. So you attack him for overdose. Wait, what? Okay, anyway, continuing on. Don't worry, we gotta get this done, lads. We gotta get this done. Crack on all over here. Yeah, don't worry, Dawn. I wanted to unlock a lot of these areas, so I did, to be able to do. Oh, is this inside? It doesn't look like it's inside. Oh, I see. No, it isn't inside. What is... Huh? Where is this? Is it up above? It's like, oh God, it's like really up. Oh man, okay. That's finicky. Yeah, so I have to go around and up then, I assume. What the heck is it? Like, I'm trying to figure out how to access that back bit. Your other boy's over there trying to do the same thing as I am. Yo, Ponto, I just want to pass by. I hope you're having a great launch and your stream's going amazing, man. Yo, thanks, brother, man. I hope you're doing well, too, dude. I hope you're taking care of yourself as well. How does one get up here? Oh. There was a path right here. Okay, well, I'm not going to talk about that. Anyway, moving on. You have business with me, sir? Well, why don't we talk down below so not to distract the alpaca from his work? I hate multiple level areas. It's my weakness. No, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is, of course. Ah, an excellent choice, but I must warn you, though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pell, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are all well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal? Just like that? Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? Let's go with the chef's distaste for a strong drink. Kind of want to see what happens with the different interactions here. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, Hobigo Chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might briefly benefit from one of having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for example, or instance, and brewed with the finest leaves, of course. You're right, absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hobigo friend, but did not realize I myself was the one to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth that mezcal you're offering. I mean, we could still soften you up a bit more. Should we offer to cull the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it. As I expect you are aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, actually, yes. I must admit, I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure that deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions usually last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Volok Shunsa. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of poor garments, or proper garments. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing, an introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnock, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolal. As a supporter of Wook Lamad and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I would like to take full advantage of, but the scales aren't quite balancing yet. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could probably easily solve for you too. Truly, I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them all out. Factoring in that saved expense and the introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be seeing quite a sound bargain. Alright, I think you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment and Ponto and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use this time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnock. The fields you're looking for are just north of Huachipanlo. Be safe. These names are ending me. Dude, it's so hard for me to pronounce all these names. It is actually kicking my ass. Trying my best, but dear God, it's sapping all the energy out of me to do it. Also, hi Haver. How you doing, love? I'm doing well. It's there's a lot of stuff to this here, so there is. But we're cracking away at it. We're having fun with it, so we are. Hope you're doing well today too. Hope everyone in the chat's having a good night so far. How you all doing this evening, guys? How you all finding Dawntrail so far? And how's your night going too? I'm gonna say it's Zabral. Probably something similar to that, Carl, I would say. That should be Agave Jaws, just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Here we go. Oh, there's a couple of them up here we have to take out, huh? Okay, I'm cool with that. Gives me something to work on and do. Oh, dude, I think he must have done the AoE or something there. Ba-bam. Easy. Somehow, you surpassed me in the MSQ. Also, alas, I must head to bed. Have a good rest of your night, man. Hell yeah, have a good night, buddy. You'll probably overtake me tomorrow. I'm going to do this here part of the journey, and then after I've done this part of it, I'm going to... Oh, shit. Dude, I'm attacking his, not mine. God damn it. Okay, there we go. So dumb. What was I going to say there? Oh, yeah. I'm going to try and finish off this fork in the quest tonight. And that'll probably be where I wrap up, most likely anyway. Me and this guy are doing literally the exact same part of the quest. There we go. Easy enough. Sounds good. You need sleep too. You're your old bud. I am, but man, new expansion hype, man. I want to get my teeth into it, you know, I work my way through it as well. Speaking of names, did you see or hear about the new gathering and crafting area in the M's? What you Mecky? Yeah, I know, I saw that one earlier on when I was doing the MSQ part. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Or to stop when you're having fun. That's also a thing too. It's been very chill and kind of relaxed doing this here tonight, and it's been fun to do. I do really want to try and get through a good chunk of the MSQ on stream as well. With the YouTube content that I'm going to be trying to punch out here over the next couple of weeks / months. Having a good start to it is kind of important. And yeah, I have a very big interest in trying to get all that stuff done. So making sure I'm staying ahead of it and getting it on YouTube ASAP is kind of important. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. No problem. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobbly. Now, here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Ball Knock, as agreed. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Bunch of haggling workers here. Yes, we have finally have that mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Ferd promised. Let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young paddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand. For now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike board deals with you. Yay! Premium deal complete. Let's go get 'em, boys. Yay! 10,000 pel! You traded a 5,000 pel sack of top grade mate leaves for a 10,000 pel jug of premium mezcal. Hooray! We did it! Okay. Alright. Oh, sorry. The next quest is literally just right here. Wooklamat is ready to return to Havlu. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Yeah, that better be good for being a million gil, eh? Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? No. Luckily, Havli's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. If they made you have to redo this quest again because you accidentally dropped it, I would probably cry. I wouldn't even lie. Okay, here we go. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Get over here, you. Whew, still in one piece, right? Time to make our deal then. Get your tools ready, saddler. We brought your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Aww. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zorul Ja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, Ferd promise. Great! Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this shouldn't take long. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it! This saddle is ours. And to think we started out with just 100-pel basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you're going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, for the promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Yay! Success! You have traded a 10,000 pel jug for a premium mezcal for a taming saddle. Hello there. Hi, Thunderdome. What's happening, man? Welcome in, dude. Okay. Off we go again. Where's Mr. Alphanod? Now we are done with this trading mini-game stuff. We can get back into why we're here. To have alpacas spit at us while we're chasing them. The funnest part. Yeah, I kind of... it was relevant, but it also was a bit long, that their little side quest part there. You've acquired the saddle then, yeah? Yes, and thanks in no part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wildborn friends so you can practice. I know, this is something I need to learn. God. The ominous music that they're playing while trying to do this. Alright, they didn't spit. Great sunken gods, I did it! Woo! He hardly seems bothered, much less inclined to even spit. It's as if he was completely accepting of Wooklamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. You're only now just noticing that? Sorrel Ja, he's back. Whoa, why is that one shining? Having done exactly what he set out to do. That alpaca he brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives in solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and even its own kind. Dude, why is it so shiny? How did he manage to snare a prize like that? A beast knows its bearers. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wooklamat. Okay, Dick. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Tural can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one. The people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. The wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliolal all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth, have they basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy, but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for that peacetime. 'Tis true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawns, and the ruins it leaves behind. The Garlean Empire was a congregation of simpletons. Jesus. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Gulul Jaja did not elevate the Mamalja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolal, but the star in its entirety. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh. Well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me. Or even with Koana. It's like we're not even family. Okay. I'll ponder Zoral Jan and his mysteries later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle, I practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Orankansa is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuklamat off on her hunt. There we go. Hi, King of Nerds. What's going on, man? If it's regarding the XP buff, people have came in and talked about it a couple times already, man. How's it going, though? It's good to see you, man. Hope you're taking care of yourself, too. And, hope you're enjoying Dawntrail so far. Other than that, oh, okay. Well, in that case, go ahead and share, man. Yeah, let's go ahead and crack this here through. What's up here? Here? Oh, okay. I see. It's just on the path, eh? Okay. Oh, yeah. We were talking about that earlier, too. Yeah, they mentioned that how it's all been scaled down as well. Which is good. Which is very, very good. I can do this. I know I can. Cheer on Wuklamat as she marshals her courage to attempt to try this. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can press the button now, can't I? Ah!
Good luck there, Promise!
Yay!
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too. Right. I'm off.
Do we get to watch her running around chasing alpacas? Because if so, this will be a great cutscene. If not, well, you know.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
Okay.
As will I. Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
I'm kind of intrigued. Oh.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Does it take that long to catch an alpaca just? Time to chill, though.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Wow, that looks
Someone
amazing.
whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shitona from Shak Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking, and I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
Weird.
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Why did he keep that quiet before?
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
If he was tasked to find it, why did he keep calling it a fairy tale?
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
To have an army of alpacas chasing her or something. Nope, never mind. It's not a shiny one, though. It's okay.
They did it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cute alpaca.
Utterly spent. And small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
All right. That's cute. Good work, Wooklamat. And we now have our nice little steed here. I'm so relieved the Third Promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the fate of gold. Okay. Knowing the Pelu Pelu. Wooklamat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising, after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like that magic, though? Mate tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time, and the tea will be ready when you arrive. I hope we get an alpaca mount. I think they showed one off in the live layer, didn't they? So I believe we definitely are getting one. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted Third Promise. Yeah, they did mention that, oh, actually. No, I still need to probably run to it then. Okay. Oh, they're probably cheering for the Wooklamat part of the cutscene. Okay. When do we get a Ponto mount? It's a lot of money you'd have to pay for that one, dude. Alright, we head over this way. 18 minutes in queue for the first dungeon. How come you don't just do it with trusts? I was saying this earlier. Like, if you're going to take more than 10 minutes queuing up for trusts, or queuing up for a dungeon, you'd probably just be as fast just jumping in to do it with trusts, you know what I mean? At 18, trust is easier. Not gonna lie, I forgot I had it up. Ah, well, if you're doing other things, then it's fine. But yeah, if that was me, I would probably have just done that there. I've kind of came almost all the way to the start anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh well, that's fine. Over here. Alright. The long queue is probably because most people do it with trust first. No. It's because they're queuing as a DPS. If you queue as a tank or as a healer, your queue times are a lot faster. If you're queuing as a DPS, with the overabundance of DPSs we have, and the fact that the two new jobs, I was a tank though? Oh, then, yeah, that just sucks. But I was gonna say, as a DPS though at the minute, like, DPS queues are gonna be terrible right now. Came back ahead of the others, did you? Well, I should hurry along with the tea then, eh? Wooklamat can't be that far behind. Ooh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends too. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. Oh, she likes them now. I guess I've kind of grown fond of them. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold then, have you? Yes, there is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it. Although, I couldn't find a shiny one like Zorlja did. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born, but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less ever captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to ever caught one before, and that person was good old Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. Oh. It was before the founding of Tuliolal, in a time where the mountain giants, the Yokui, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Gulu Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of the Dawn servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing, two-headed figure equal to the Yokoi in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gulu Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulu Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu Pelu from the Yokui's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed that we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as much as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So, it was that few words from Gulu Jaja that transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I'd never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Gulu Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Ferd promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast too. Mablu's right, you're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Aww. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. Hell yeah! Keystone! Let's go! Five more to go. You're well on your way, Ferd promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wooklamat. You have given me the courage to say that I wasn't sure what I could ever say. Oh, they're gonna ask. Tobly, I want to leave the ranch and I want to become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear that you found a calling that you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler. I'm sure of it. Aw, man. That's what we call a good dad right there. Thank you, Tobly. But I tell you, Mablu, there's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That is the end goal, yes. Then I suggest you talk to Yokoi. They once ruled over far more than just Urkopacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yogg-Toral and all of its people. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, then what could the Yokoi then have be able to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they fought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into the legend and how it originated too. We lose nothing from asking these questions. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh, Prial, I have a question I've been meaning to ask. And since we've finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces just like it became fashionable in Yogg-Toral around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right around the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet, the Dawn servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to it in its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try and find out, seeing as a regular seller for many merchants. I'm curious to learn more about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business then, eh, Mablu? Yeah. Right then. That's 2 keystones down. I said we head back to Tuliolal and plan out our next move. Sounds good. Farewell for now, and thanks for your help. I will become the Dawn servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Sorrel Jazz supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions. But they find the man himself very intimidating. Terrifying, even. Whereas I've grown to love Wook-Lamat. Everyone she meets will come to love her too. And that's why she'll win this throne. Hey, Angie. You might be right, Mablu. You may be right. Good. Very good. You've been streaming for 10 hours. The expansion's released today, man, for FF14 Dawntrail. And I've been doing a lot of playing of it. And I'm sure a lot of people who are in my chat at the minute are probably in the same boat. Some people have been probably playing since server came up about 18 hours ago for some. Time for sleep. Have a good night, everyone. Yo, have a good night, Nif. Thanks for being in here, by the way. And how are you today, by the way, love? It feels good to have the Feet of Gold safely under our belt, even if my victory peels behind Zorlja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive. But I want to be strong or wise like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. So let's get a move on. Back to FFXIV with us. The contest has hardly begun. Alright. Back to Tuliolal it is. And it's during the daytime, which you know what that means, guys, right? You ready for some music? I love this area. Oh, yeah. Dude, this song's a jam. Bum, 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 bum. Dawn. This song for like a hub city for people to hang out in is so good. Ooh. Kind of goes kind of hard, doesn't it, man? I hope we get this song. Oh, we will definitely be able to get this song. Alright, let's finish off this here quest. Look at us! The content has barely begun, or the contest has barely begun. And we have already got 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. We could only hope. Woo! Good work.